So, Katie, question for you. What is the role of an engineer on a cybersecurity team?
I think the role of an engineer is really to help understand the overarching process that the control system is trying to control. If you understand how the process works, you can then pinpoint and focus on specific areas to protect from a security perspective and really help drive bang for the buck in terms of your cybersecurity investments.
So it's a cross-functional team, if you will. This is a piece. This person represented rounds out an ideal team. Sounds like.
Absolutely. I mean, you need to bring several folks together, an operations person, an IT person who understands networking and things like that, but also a security expert who understands the threats and the opportunities there are to impact the overall operations from a security perspective. So that engineer really helps kind of define where you should focus some of your investments in, and brings a different view to that, and it helps round out the team.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I share your viewpoints on it. I look forward to Wednesday with you.
Look forward to it.
So Charlie, talk to me about an engineer as part of a cybersecurity team. Vital, not vital? I mean, I know I'm sort of foreshadowing. I know your viewpoint on it, but what's the deal? I mean, why does that matter?
Yes, a control engineer is very vital to cybersecurity because they understand the design of the system, as well as nowadays they understand the various parts of cybersecurity as well through training and other things that they've taken. But also they have a rigorous process that allows for design evolution to take place, and they're in the thick of it in every piece of the design. So this is very part and parcel to the understanding that is needed for cybersecurity in a control system.
Now, let me ask you a question about that. When you talk about the engineer, the process control engineer, having the training in cybersecurity, that's not every engineer, right? That's those that have chosen to do it, or their employers sort of encourage them one way or another to do it. There's probably a lot of engineers that could still benefit right now from getting the understanding in cybersecurity that they might not have today.
Yes, that is true. Because now we understand all the different types of threats that come in through the door. I mean, we all have to understand what those threats are and also the risks that go along with them. So the more we know about the cybersecurity aspects from an engineering perspective, the better we're able to shield ourselves from what happens in the outside world.
Yeah, and I mean the whole nutshell there, right, is a multidisciplinary team, either people that are very, very diversified, or a team that at least has all those expertise on it, right? And then you really cover your bases, and the engineer knows to look for some things that maybe some traditional IT and cyber people would never know to look for.
Yes, that is true. And not only the other cybersecurity personnel from the other organizations, but also the vendor and the customer are also part of that team as well to help understand what those risks are.
Yeah, good point. It's a group of individuals, isn't it? And they're not all inside a company. They can be some of the external key players.
Yep, that's correct.
Great. Well, I look forward to the session on Wednesday with you, Charlie.
Thank you.